a renewed push by some to soften marijuana laws in the state of Idaho. This as we're just days away from inaugurating a new governor and beginning a new legislative session. 6 on your side's McKenna King has the latest in our continuing coverage.
Legalization of marijuana here in the Gem State has been a controversial topic for years. Now, after Utah's legalization of medical marijuana, all 6 of Idaho's neighboring states have legalized the drug in some form, leaving eyes fixed on our legislative session.
If the result we're trying to achieve is to lock up, elderly cancer victims who happen to go across the border and buy some marijuana, that's the policy we have in place today.
An argument posed by the Idaho Freedom Foundation, which says now is the time to have a discussion on what Idaho's public policy is and what we want it to be moving forward in regards to marijuana legalization.
30 states have medicinal marijuana. Idaho doesn't even allow the CBD oil. I think that made a step last time, and people are starting to get comfortable with it, especially when they hear stories about how effective it can be, especially with young children.
While its usefulness may be making progress in the minds of the people,
people are starting to recognize that there are more dangerous things out there. Alcohol is more dangerous. Opioids are more dangerous.
Its progress in the legislature has been at somewhat of a standstill.
When it comes to our laws, they are outdated, and the legislature is going to have to take some steps to recognize that this is a growing problem.
Now, with the recent signing of the Farm Bill allowing the cultivation of hemp, Idaho is again left lagging behind a national trend.
In order for Idaho to take advantage of this new law, the state is going to have to do something. If we do nothing, we will not be able to join the ranks of these other states that are cultivating hemp.
But the Idaho Freedom Foundation doesn't have a sole purpose to legalize the drug.
We could talk about decriminalization. You don't have to necessarily legalize marijuana, but you could decriminalize possession of small amounts, for example.
Making it less difficult for those folks who purchase marijuana legally to travel through the Gem State. And Hoffman says the Freedom Foundation's work to decriminalize the drug will be their biggest initiative in the legislative session, which begins on Tuesday. In studio, McKenna King, 6 on